Friends, till date you must have seen many games and there must have been many games, but today we are going to show you a game in which people are involved in tossing or betting on money, and in this game, friends, there is no word of every name. If there is anything then it is death, but still knowing that after losing there is death because people are playing this game, friends, the movie is going to be very interesting. So before getting into the full interesting song story, subscribe to our channel and we will not stop you at all. If you like the video then also like .ac. The story begins with the character of Song. Today was his daughter's birthday, but because he did not have a single rupee, so his mother gives him some money, but he needed more money. So Shalong steals his mother's ATM and spends all her money on horse riding. But friends, today his luck was good, so Song wins $1,000,000, but before he could enjoy with this money, recovery people come there. He had borrowed a lot of money from the company. The people who came to deliver Shalong say that today was his daughter's birthday, but because he did not have a single rupee, his mother gives him some money, but he needed more money. They take money from him very well, from whom Young starts giving him money, but when he puts his hand in his jaw he sees that the jaw is torn, i.e. it is completely empty. Tupsy remembers that when he was running away from here he collided with a girl. It is possible that the girl might have taken his money from him. On this the leader of the people who came for recovery sees a great opportunity in him, and after giving him 1 month's time he goes from there with his platoon. After this he arranges money and takes his lovely daughter for dinner. He comes to the station, but unfortunately he misses his train. He was sitting here cursing his bad luck that he will come back. Then a man comes there and asks Shivam to play a game with him, in return of which he says that he will give lakhs of rupees to Sean. Shivam also agrees and the game starts between the two, in which both of them beat each other and finally Sean wins the game. After this he gives money and a cat to Sean and says that if you want then you can win more money by contacting on this number. At night the CEO remembers the skirt and he calls on the number given on the number, after which a car comes and takes CO. There were other people with Young from there. Now all of them are made unconscious. When Shivang opens his eyes, we see that there are many people in a big hall and all of them are part of this game. All of them are wearing the same uniform. This is how we come to know that all of them are under some kind of debt. Just like the politicians, ABCN shifts, and we are shown the leader of this game who they were keeping an eye on all of them. This is known as the front. There were about 456 people here. Now they were taken out. They met an old man who had a brain tumor. After this we saw a girl and a boy fighting. Boy's name is Friends Join and the girl's name is Chai Pio. This was the same girl who Song's pocket was mine. Shami is about to ask for his money from the girl when he gets a mask on his face and some cards come in a pink colored dress. They tell the girls that all of you have to play a game. The one who wins will get a lot of money, and what will happen to him will be known at this time. After this, they are made to sign a contract. Forward as long as she sings. And as soon as her song stops, they will freeze and whoever moves or does any movement will be eliminated. The game starts and one of these men moves even after singing a song. He is shot as soon as he does so, that is, in the first minute. Raven is out of the game. Stop doing stupid drama, music, and in this way, out of 456, only 255 people were alive. Praise. Now, because people had understood that playing here means losing life, everyone wants to skip the game, and as per rule number 3, all of them are dropped at their homes. Now we see Sean, who goes to the police station and tells them everything, but no one believes him, and the card that he had shown to the police also had a wrong number written on it, so when he goes home, he sees that his mother is not there. After some fear, he comes to know that his mother is in the hospital. Her leg is badly injured. The doctor tells Shivam that she will have to undergo surgery and it will cost a lot of money. On the other hand, Singh also had a debt of 6 billion rupees and another friend of Shivam was also troubled by the debt. Shivam shifts to ABCN and also shows Yogya, who wanted to bring his mother from the north area to the south area, and he also needs money. Together, all of them need money, so they all think of playing the game again. In this story, we see the entry of an officer who was searching for his brother. When he goes to his brother's house, he finds the same card which he saw with Sean in the police station. So, he goes to Officer Singh and does not tell anything to Singh. After this, once again all these players are shown who are taken to Shiva after being made conscious. Here we also see the officer who killed Singh again. The game shifts and we see all these players in a big hall built on an island where they were being prepared for the next game. Now all the players are brought to the playground. There are shapes in front of them and they have to choose a Shiva and take it out of this solid liquid without getting damaged. Whoever spoils the Shiva will be eliminated. Because it was very risky, Xiang gets scared and finally he succeeds in taking out the Shiva. He kills the ones who lose and takes them away from there. As soon as the game ends, all of them are taken for food. On the other side, we see a player in a secret room who was a doctor and was removing the organs of the dead people. These people used to remove the organs of the dead people and give them to the leader while hiding it from the leader of the game. The same gods tell this doctor about the next game too when the doctor becomes a part of Zakir Jain's team and tells him about the next game too. Here we are shown that after 30 minutes the lights will be turned off. Seeing Zheng's face, he understands that he will definitely do something wrong and the lights reach there and Join starts to kill all the people present there with his team. He is about to kill them when Shirong gives birth to a child. After this, the gods arrive there and start firing and now out of 186 people, only 80 people had a child alive. The next morning everyone is taken for the third game where they are asked to make a team of 10 to 10 players. Here we see that as the head of the game already knew, he removes the female friend from his team who was in Songwa's team. The name of the game was in which one team had to pull the rope and make the other team fall down. Joint's team wins this game easily. The same booed person, since he was in Songwa's team, says that I know how to win this game and as per his words, Songwa's team also wins this game easily. After the game is over, they all go back to their base. They go to the place where the lights were to be switched off again after 30 minutes so Song tells his team to get ready. On the other side we see the doctor who was busy removing the organs of the dead people. Here, a doctor talks to a potty elder and calls him a zombie. God says that he has only one kidney. After this, guard number 2829 had to go out with those organs in here. We come to know that guard number 29 was none other than the same officer who had gone out in search of his brother. And when these two gods, i.e. an officer, go through a god tunnel, then the doctor number 28 tells that as soon as we leave, he blasts the channel and starts asking about the patient's body. The doctor gets suspicious and asks the officer to show his body. The officer is very strong and also takes the doctor number 28 to the target point. He tells the doctor that the patient was a girl, but if he needs more information, he can go as a leader. On hearing this, the officer throws the streak marker on the card. Here the doctor asks the doctor what is the next game, but this time the doctor also had no knowledge, so the doctor gets angry and after killing the doctor, he goes to the place where the game is. The doctor follows him and gets him trapped in his button. Then the leader, i.e. the front mother, comes there and kills the doctor. Here they find the body of doctor number 28 and now the leader had understood that there is a search. Koshi is seen in the Bithia gang. On the other side we see an officer who had now reached the records room. Here all of them are taken to the next room and everyone is asked to choose their partner. After this all of them want 10 marbles each and the game was that one partner has to take all the marbles of the other partner. The one who does not have marbles has no life either. In this game that wise man was Young's partner and he does drama while playing the game and somehow he wins the game. In the next scene we see the front band which has now got the ID card of FSR. This front band gets a call. All the Vipas who were enjoying this game in the group have left and the front band goes to pick them up. After bringing the Vipas, he tells his leader in the group that Al was the mastermind of this game but for now because the ace of spades was someone else, but who? We will know this in the end. Now we are shown all the players who are taken to a room where there are t-shirts with some numbers on them. All the players take their numbers but when Shang goes there, only two numbers are visible, number 1 and number 16, i.e. first and last. As he is wondering which number to take, a man comes to Shang and says that I have never come at number 1 in my life, today I want this number. Shang also agrees with him and gives him the first number. Now they are taken to a room where there are two glass panes. There were two types of glasses in the gym, one glass for time and the other for normal because it will break as soon as the glass is placed on it. After getting scared, the game starts and everyone starts doing it one by one, but in the middle of the game Jane, who regrets everything, stops there and does not move forward, but behind him was his female friend who says to him that I had told you that the day you cheated me I will kill you, and on hearing that he jumps down. After this one of these layers used to identify which class is normal and which is special because he used to work in a glass company, but as soon as his friend came to know about him, she gets him killed, but somehow they cross the bridge. On the other side, the computer sitting in the room comes to know that there is an impersonator standing near him, so he asks him to remove his mask. On this he says that when we go inside then I will remove my mask. So he takes the officer inside and removes his flesh, but the officer instead knocks him unconscious, but the frontman gets wind of this and goes after the officer. And reaches Ireland where the officer finds out that his friend Ma is none other than his brother, for whose search he has come here. After this, the front fan kills his own brother. Here, Saya also got badly injured due to the broken glass. When these three are taken for dinner, each of them is given a knife with which they can kill each other. Xian sees that Sahib is very injured and says that I am with you. He goes to call the doctor, but by the time he comes back, he has already killed Shayari. The next game is between which, on reaching the end, seeing Shivam's generosity, Song kills himself and Shivangi wins the game. After this, he is dropped at his home and he is also given an ATM in which the money was kept. The story shifts directly after 1 year. Here, we see that Shivang has become a drug addict, but he had not even touched that money. One day, a flower seller meets a girl. The woman gives the same cat to Sean, but there was an address. When Shivang reaches the address, he finds the same wise man there who was with him in the game. Here we come to know that this wise man was the mastermind of the game. He tells Kushi that all the money in her account is mine and he dies after saying this. After this, Young gives a lot of money to Soyabean's brother and Soyabean's mother and leaves from there. At the station, he sees the same man whom he saw in the beginning of the story. But by the time Xian catches him, he sits in the train and leaves. The story ends here. How did you like the explanation of this movie? Do tell me by commenting. Also like and share the video, and to watch the upcoming videos, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you can watch the upcoming videos. See you in the next video. Bye bye.